Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Enrique and Today FM rocks here in Tabwa.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilay Tiambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
In the news tonight, Prime Minister officially sworn in for second term. Sedelpa plans legal fight over election. And new MPs preparing for public office.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Smith.
Fiji First Leader Vorenke Bainimarama was sworn in today for his second term as Prime Minister. Bainimarama says all Fijians can expect his administration to continue to develop the country that is progressive and benefits all. Maggie Boyle reports.
I, Josiah Vorenke Bainimarama, swear that I will
Clearly overjoyed, the Prime Minister yet again officially taking the oath of office.
Being appointed as Prime Minister, swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Fiji, and that I will obey, observe, uphold and maintain the Constitution of the Republic of Fiji and all other laws of Fiji, and I solemnly and sincerely promise to hold my office with honor, dignity and integrity.
With a touch of deja vu, the Prime Minister is now focused on the work ahead.
You know, we've got a manifesto, something that is a manifesto that is articulate, readable, people understand it, and I think that's what people have elected us for. We're going to continue the work that we've done in the last 4 years, especially that on development.
For now, though, he has a few moments to soak up his second victory in celebration with his family. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Prime Minister Vorenke Bainimarama is looking forward to what the new opposition will bring to the House of Representatives. Despite the opposition Social Democratic Liberal Party increasing its seat allocation by 6 to 21 MPs, as opposed to the previous 15, the Prime Minister dismisses the notion that this will make any difference. Maggie Boyle reports.
It's always been a frayed relationship with the opposition, and it looks like that trend will continue with a new term to begin.
We're still in the opposition. We decide what happens. And I don't know what policies they have put in place from their voters for them to bring to Parliament. But in the last 4 years, there's been nothing. Zilch.
Given the rhetoric between Sedelpa leader Sitiveni Rabuka and the Prime Minister during campaigning, it's any wonder what fireworks await us in the House.
He's just a member of the opposition.
It was touchy during the campaign period. Do you expect it'll be even more fiery in the House?
Well, it is a continuation of the campaign. Huh?
For now, the Prime Minister is turning his focus to selecting his cabinet lineup, with the first sitting of Parliament scheduled for next month. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
The Social Democratic Liberal Party has not accepted the results of the 2018 general election and has decided to take legal action. During a party gathering yesterday, party leader Sitiveni Rambuka said they will seek a legal redress through their lawyers. Ali Kimbia with the story.
Questioning the validity of the 2018 general elections, Sedelpa leader Sitiveni Rambuka has labelled the results as unsatisfactory.
Avenue of protest available to ordinary citizens and organizations like ours to question the validity of a...
The electoral decree states that election petitions must be addressed to the Court of Disputed Returns within 21 days after declaration of results. Rambuka claims they have evidence from their agents on the ground and they have the right to know if the results are legitimate.
That have come out, we're not satisfied that they are genuine and credible, so we will pursue that avenue to...
Supervisor of Election Mohammed Sanim says they have not received any official complaint from Sedelpa. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
21 new candidates have made it to Parliament after successfully contesting the 2018 general election. Of these, 11 are from the Fiji First Party, 9 from SEDELPA and 1 from the National Federation Party. FBC News spoke to a few Fiji First members who were present at the swearing-in ceremony of the Prime Minister.
While some of the newcomers to Parliament are known to the public, the others have been serving their communities behind the scenes.
Elated. And I feel finally the people of Fiji probably wanted to see me in Parliament and they voted me in.
When I came out from being a president for Raroai Penenkin Producers, then I believed it's the same kind of criteria, and I've learned so much from there, and it just made me strong. And I believe if I can do the service for the growers, I can do the service for the whole of Fiji nation.
I'm very excited. It is for me to be in Parliament for the first time, which I had already knocked twice before, in 1999 and 2011. When I stood for election, I couldn't make it. This time, I'm in the right party, and I have made it.
I believe because I don't have friends, I have families and friends. That is very important. We need to have loyal friends and loyal families who will support you. So, yes.
I think that's one thing that I realized, that it's not my own doing, obviously it's God's doing, but also there have been a sequence of events that has prepared me to be able to be here.
Former Consumer Council Chief Executive Premila Kumar, who is among the 10 women in Parliament, says she is ready to serve any portfolio.
Personally, it doesn't matter. Parliament is a place for challenges. No matter what comes my way, I should be able to do well.
Similar sentiments were shared by medical professional Dr. Ifiremi Wangainambete, who raked in 743 votes in the election.
I'll be happy to contribute in whatever way that the party leader and the party president and the general secretary thinks will be best.
The other members of the Parliament will be sworn in later this week. Ritika Pratap, FBC News.
The Fijian Elections Office recorded a drop in the voter turnout for this year's general election. During a super press conference today, Supervisor of Elections Mohammed Saneem revealed a drop of more than 12%. Catherine Krishna reports.
The voter turnout for this year's general election was 72% compared to 84.6% for 2014 general election.
The total number of votes cast in the general election is 458,532. This makes up 72% as the turnout for the 2018 general election. The total number of invalid votes for the general election stands at 4197, which makes it as 0.92%.
The FEO says 1,436 polling venues with 2,173 polling stations were available for the voters. Saneem says there were many media organizations registered with them for general election coverage as well.
We had 371 accredited media for the general election to ensure that the members of the public know how to vote, when to vote, where to vote. The Elections Office conducted 3,069 awareness sessions in total.
Saneem says an increase in the participation of women has also been recorded. He says 10 women will be part of the parliament, with 5 from Fiji First, 4 from Social Democratic Liberal Party and 1 from the National Federation Party. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
Still to come, Fiji joins world of electronic passports. And dispute over dog leads to assault and robbery. Details after the break.
Bula, neva ngoma kay leloma, ngonga nakas onto magrong ng Bula FM, nambando ay nasere.
Hoya ubasit sai sa Ilambasa, ya onto talita na warong ng Bula FM, nambando ay nasere.
Buya do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka, talita kina na warong ng Bula FM, nambando ay nasere.
Naivengo fane na tao nyo ko singa toka, kita onto talita ka ng Bula FM, nambando ay nasere.
Bula FM, number 2 en seri.
Well-known 53-year-old Director of Fiji Meteorological Services Ravin Kumar passed away at the Nandi Hospital on Sunday. Kumar joined the Fiji Met Office as an observer in 1987. After having extensive experience with over 26 years of service at the Nandi Weather Office, Kumar took over the reins as Met Director in 2015. Meanwhile, PS for National Disaster Management and Meteorological Service Miletin Bainimarama has commended Kumar's service, adding he played an important part in the COP23 meeting in Germany last year.
He was supposed to go to Poland with PM 2 weeks from now, but unfortunately he's been called.
The Fijian Immigration Department is working on introducing e-passports from next year. Director Nemani Vuniwanga says they are currently working on the transition from the current passports to the new variety. Savarat Thumbor reports e-passports will be equipped with more effective security features.
A new feature in the Fijian passport will include a chip.
And it will be harder for those that want to copy Fiji passport to make copies of it. And that is one of our capital projects right now.
Director Immigration Nemani Vuniwanga says they are finalizing the tender applications.
We just went through a tender, and a number of companies have submitted their tenders. It's just a matter of finalizing and awarding the tender to the respective company. That is enhancing our image at the border and also the security of our borders.
Vuniwanga says more than 5 overseas companies have shown interest in the project. Sabera Tambua, FBC News.
More than 100 students from 20 schools in the Central Division will soon undergo a 2-week employment exposure program. This comes as the Employment Ministry launched the initiative in Suva today, aimed at ensuring students experience the working world. Kelly Vadala reports.
These schools will be divided into 2 batches, with the first 10 schools to start off the school's employment exposure program on Monday.
This program, if you now would understand, is targeted at Year 11 students to be placed in workplaces as observers so that you're able to gain employment skills and have an exposure to the world of work. This, we hope, will assist you in your future career choices.
The Fiji Commerce and Employment Federation, along with the Ministry of Education and International Labour Organization, welcomed the program with an MOU signing.
This will give and will add more value to all secondary schools in Fiji to realize the importance of preparing our young generation into the world of work.
We believe in job creation. We believe in decent work. And this is the basis of how we can actually grow.
Meanwhile, students are looking forward to some experience in the working world.
Knowledge on what we need and what to expect when we finish school.
We'll have a better social life and social experience.
It will train us before we really get into the work field.
The Ministry of Employment also says half of Fiji's population is under the age of 27 and youth unemployment rate currently stands at 18.1%. Kelly Vatala, FBC News.
UNICEF has urged students of Stella Maris Primary School in Suva to stand up and demand their rights. In celebrating World Children's Day today, UNICEF says children are a minority and their voices should be heard. Sanyani Boiler was part of the celebration and files this report.
UNICEF representative Sheldon Yates says the time for children to stand up and speak for themselves is now.
For children to stand up for their rights, to remind governments that they have a right to education, a right to play, a right to health care, and a right to many other rights that are sanctified in that convention.
While addressing students of Stella Maris, Deputy Permanent Secretary for Education Timothy Mbure says students should make use of the free education offered by the government.
The Ministry of Education in particular has to ensure that you are educated. We have to find a school for you, we have to bring you to the school, we have to make sure that in your classroom stand a teacher who will prioritize your education.
Students also spend the day with fun-filled activities to celebrate the importance of World Children's Day.
We are reporting here live at Stella Maris. We are celebrating World Children's Day. Yes, all children in Fiji deserve a free education, health and a nutritious meal 3 times a day. We all deserve a happy childhood. Salat Embulitavu, Stella Maris News.
Parents and guardians are being urged to ensure the rights of a child is well protected. Sainia Nimboila, FBC News.
An incident that began with the missing dog has resulted in a man facing counts of arson and assault causing actual bodily harm. 29-year-old Chone Vakarisi pleaded not guilty to both charges in court today. Pranita Prakash was in court and filed this report.
The incident occurred on September 5th of last year. The first prosecution witness was the alleged assault victim Jitendra Kumar, who testified that a friend questioned him about his missing dog and accused him of stealing the animal. Kumar then accompanied Vakarisi to Ashley's place in Kinoya Nasinu, where no one was at home. Kumar testified that after a while a boy entered Ashley's house through a window and opened the front door, and that Vakarisi and the others entered and started collecting valuable items from the house before Vakarisi lit fire to the mattress. Kumar said he later left with Vakarisi, thinking he would drop him to Aman Singh's place in Rewasa, Suva. However, the witness said he was taken to Mead Road housing in Nambua, where Vakarisi and two others allegedly assaulted him with an iron rod and a pinch bar. He said he was bleeding from his head and was told by Vakarisi not to allow any single drop of blood to fall in his car. Kumar later found his way to the Valilevu police station, where he lodged his complaint. The trial will continue tomorrow. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
Statistics have revealed that the number of reported murders of trans people globally has increased this year. Speaking during the Transgender Day of Remembrance, Executive Director for Pacific Sexual and Gender Diversity Network, Isikeli Vulavo, highlighted that gender nonconformity is still used as an excuse for harassment, violence and even murder of transgender people. Kritika Kumar reports.
Isikeli Vulavo says that transgender people continue to be ignored and discriminated, leading to their invisibility in the society.
The Trans Murder Monitoring Data for the Trans Day of Remembrance 2018 update has revealed a total of 368 cases of reported killings of trans and gender diverse people between the 1st of October 2017 and 30th of September 2018.
He says there's a need to raise the visibility of transgender and non-conforming people to address issues their community faces.
Transsexual people experience substantial discrimination at work and in healthcare facilities and suffer from poor legislation at national level.
Meanwhile, the acting police commissioner has assured the forum that they will review all the reports compiled by the LGBTQIs.
We will be reviewing all the complaints that have been done, and then we'll see how we can improve from that. And then we'll have a feedback given back to them so that they know that they are not discriminated when they come into the police station.
Meanwhile, the Transgender Day of Remembrance is an annual event which is celebrated on the 20th of November in over 20 countries. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Coming up in sports later with Jamie, Fiji FA releases dates of the three major tournaments and the Vodafone Premier League. But first, Rachel joins us now with business.
Thanks, Jackie. Good evening, and coming up after the break. Vision Investment records over 14 mil profit before tax. And in Growing Fiji, sewer residents to benefit from new plaza. Stay with us.
Lola, I am Eleanor. For the best classic hits, I only listen to Gold FM here in Singapore. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Seni Rawa. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Dino. I'm from Outrigger, Coral Coast, Singatoka. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Salote. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, my name is Marida. Gold FM plays the best classics here in Outrigger, Singatoka.
Gold FM, only the classic.
In business tonight, Vision Investment Limited recorded a profit before tax of $14.8 million for the financial year ending September 30th. In a release on the South Pacific Stock Exchange, the company in the last financial year declared a $10.5 million profit. The company recorded total sales revenue of $100.7 million compared to $83.6 million in 2017. Group revenue and profit before tax increased by 20% and 41% respectively over the corresponding period last year. Group total assets increased by 11% and shareholders' fund increased by 18% over the corresponding period last year. And we now join Sharon from HFC Bank with the latest from the money market.
In the forex markets, action was largely subdued as traders continue to ponder the implications of US Fed's monetary policy and the ongoing Brexit drama. Brexit remains a key issue affecting risk flows through the major markets. US homebuilder sentiment recorded its steepest one-month drop in over 4.5 years in November. This was due to rising mortgage rates and tight home inventory, which squeezed the real estate sector. Closer to home, the latest meeting minutes from the Reserve Bank of Australia came out today. Members noted that the average real earnings had not increased for 6 years and remain a key uncertainty. But on a good note, growth is expected to be supported by accommodative monetary policy stance, stronger terms of trade and better employment figures. Meanwhile, trade protectionism remains a significant risk to the global economy. And that's it from HFC Bank for now. Vinaka.
Thanks, Sharon. On to the exchange rates as was set this morning. Despite trade wars and the Brexit, the Fiji dollar did well against the currencies we cover, rising against the Chinese yuan, the US greenback, the Aussie and Kiwi dollar, as well as the kina. As for the commodities market, oil was on the rise after recent drops at $57 per barrel. Gold closed at $1,222 an ounce, and silver closed at $14.42 an ounce. And in growing Fiji tonight, a boom in commercial development has followed 9 years of consecutive economic growth. Now, this is evident in Suva, with many high-rise buildings currently under construction, including a $3.5 million complex that's being built in Samambula. Here's more details. The complex known as Maxon Plaza will be a two-story complex located along Ratumara Road in Samambula, Suva.
Space for the supermarket and space for the supermarket bulk. It's two-story building, and all shops sizes 14 feet wide and 28 feet long. It's maybe about close to 15 shops. There's a 22 car park. And when you want to focus shopping, you just turn left hand, have a nice shopping, and you can left hand again to Nosori side.
14 shops will host retail outlets.
Dentists, doctor, pharmacies, lawyers, but there will be one pharmacy, one doctor. I can have two pharmacy, two doctor, and one restaurant only.
Over 80 jobs have been created during the construction phase that's expected to be completed by April next year. And that's business for tonight. Jamie joins you now with sports.
Thank you, Rachel, and good evening. Up ahead in sports, Vakuru Nambili under injury cloud.
Hi, I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm in Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Pritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Fiji Airways men's sevens coach Gareth Baber will name his 13-member squad tomorrow for the Dubai and South Africa tournaments. Indications are the majority of the team will be made up of players from the national side that competed at the Oceania Sevens 2 weeks ago. Vastil Prasad reports.
The expression of Joshua Vakuru Nambili says it all. He expects his final checkup tonight will clear him to play in the Dubai Sevens.
Vakuru Nambili is injured as well at the moment with an ankle problem, which we're trying to move him through. So, yeah, you're right in pointing out that there's obviously some experience there that's been lost.
With Paula Drani-Sinikula out, players like skipper Kalione Nasoko and Sevuloni Modenadangi will take charge of the forward pack. Expect new faces such as Napoleoni Ratu, Benjamin Ovota and Filimoni Mbotitu to be in the final team.
There's 4 or 5 new guys here who are in the camp with us this week, and they've all done well so far, either be it in Oceania or in that Japanese tournament or in training generally. So, I'll do it based on what I think is required to go and win 2 tournaments, and obviously they're part of that, moving, putting their hands up for selection.
Fiji is pooled with Kenya, Scotland and France at the Dubai Sevens, which start Friday week. Vashnil Prasad, FBC Sports.
4 elite local teams will join 28 others to compete in the Lomaiviti Sevens tournament this weekend. Wardens, Uli Nakau, Fire and Tampandamu are expected to lift the profile of the growing competition that begins Saturday. Meli Tavanga has more.
Tournament chair Sivarosi Torres says the tournament is expected to be a thriller as it'll feature some top teams.
Getting the teams from our outer islands, it's actually like exposing the raw talent that they have, and also the opportunity for them to expose what the talent that they do have from the outer islands here to the bigger teams. Yes.
The number of teams competing this year is an increase of 22 from the mega 10 of last year.
Getting 32 teams altogether of 8 pools, 4 teams each, with the category of prizes rolling down to bowl competition, the plate competition, right up to the cup competition.
Meanwhile, the Hotbread Kitchen came on board with sponsorship of $3,200 for the tournament.
They approached us and they offered us the naming rights for their trophy. So that was pretty attractive to us, and their budget was within our budget, and so that's really where we came to meet them.
The Lomaiviti Sevens tournament will be held on Saturday at Bridesi Park, Suva, and the winner will walk away with $5,000. Meli Tavanga, FBC Sports.
The Vodafone Fiji football women's side made a powerful start to the OFC Nations Cup in New Caledonia, thumping Cook Islands 3-0 last night. Goals from Thema Nassau, Trina Davis and Luisa Tamanitoakula securing a convincing win for Fiji. The Fiji Football Association has decided on dates for its 3 major tournaments and the Vodafone Premier League. The VPL will start on the 16th of January next year and is expected to finish in July. The Vodafone Fiji FAC pool matches will be held in May, either at Churchill Park or at Govind Park, with the finals to be played a week later after the pool matches. Rewa's Ratu Dakambao Park will host the Battle of the Giants pool matches from the 26th to the 28th of July. The Delta Tigers are also expected to host the BOG semi-finals and final from the 2nd to the 4th of August. Meanwhile, the Court Centre District Championship will be held from the 8th to the 13th of October at either Churchill Park or Govind Park.
We have the dawn of the calendar, supposed to start 3rd week of January, hopefully, and then February, March we'll have a little bit of break because of Dr. and Bob taking part in the OCL. Otherwise, we'll continue the Premier League. We're supposed to finish it in July.
Great news for local boxing lovers. FBC TV will air live the world heavyweight title fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
We heard back from our suppliers that yes, FBC has got the rights for this much awaited match, and our viewers will enjoy this match on FBC TV and FBC Sports as well. The match will be televised live on both channels.
Fiji Mbati Rep Jared Hayne will face charges of aggravated sexual assault in a Sydney court next month. In today's Play of the Day, Cameroon's wait for a first-ever FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup win is now over after the Central African side defeated Germany 1-0 in Uruguay. Alice Kameni scoring the historic goal for the side. That's it from sports tonight. Kelly will join you with weather later on and the new media right after the break. Take a look at the unique laptop that's making headlines in the market. Details after the break.
Inauguration Obama kitawe nakas dorong bina kape on Radio Fiji 1 nandomo hivi
ayaw menyana kidobarongo na Radio Fiji 1 nandomo hivi inatoka
nguyalo ilaisa ingatoka rongo bina na hera makawa ina Radio Fiji 1 ingatoka Radio Fiji 1 nandomo hivi.
It's weather time with Kelly.
Taking a look at the weather, it was generally a fine day across the country with a few morning showers along eastern shores. In the west, the conditions were generally fine with a few cloudy periods. Eastwards from Peck Harbour to Suva, skies were partly cloudy with long sunny breaks as the order of the day. And up north, Lambasa had a generally fine day. At sea, southeasterly winds are at 15 to 20 knots with moderate swells. The next low tide is at 10:56 tonight, followed by high tide at 4:58 tomorrow morning. Sunrise is at 6:21 a.m. Looking at tomorrow, the current southerly winds are expected to keep skies generally clear across the country with a chance of morning or evening showers along eastern shores and in the interior. And looking on to Wednesday, a chance of showers. And that's it from the Weather World, Jackie.
Thanks so much for that, Kelly. In Fiji and Pulse tonight, we asked, should police increase night patrols in light of the recent violence on our streets and with the upcoming festive season?
I think there should be more patrolling done by the police, given the fact that we are about to approach the festive seasons, where a lot of our relatives are coming and there will be a lot of happenings.
Yes, there should be patrol in terms of vehicles. Also monitoring, like mobile police to be walking around, maybe in pairs for security as well for them.
Yes, there should be. For the safety of the public, there should be more police patrol.
They should be out there numbers to do their job, especially at night.
There should be more police visibility and presence at the areas where they have already identified to be very, very dangerous areas.
Yes, as a citizen of Fiji, there should be an increase of police patrol during this season, since it's a festive season, because as a citizen we need security.
Recapping the main stories for tonight, Prime Minister officially sworn in for second term. Sadelpa plans legal fight over election and new MPs preparing for public office. Now for these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. To our poll question segment this week, we're asking, was the 2018 election campaign riddled with race and religious attacks? Visit our FBC website to answer. Before we go, our shot of the day was sent in by Johnny Tomuse in the early hours of a foggy morning in Dawasamu, Thailand. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page, FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. That was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, stay safe. Good night.
मैं नवनीत नंद नंबुआ लुम्बुआ से। जैसे प्रेनी नोट मशहूर है, वैसे रेडियो फीजी 2 भी सभी जगह मशहूर है। रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।
सीमा नकाशी से मैं रेडियो फीजी 2 पसंद करती हूँ सुनने के लिए। रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।
मैं हूँ अंकल किंग सिंगाटोका टाउन के टैक्सी ड्राइवर। जैसे रग्बी फेमस है, वैसे रेडियो फीजी 2 फेमस है।
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।